Welcome to Tips and Tricks Decor. Please share, like, and subscribe to watch more. In this video, we'll be providing you with kids' room ideas so cool they may never move out. There's nothing quite like the magic of childhood to totally change your entire design ethos. While the rest of your home may be comprised of subtle textiles and neutral hues, the best kids' room ideas call for whimsy, playful patterns, and lots of color. As your child outgrows their sweet nursery, the time comes to design a room for them that caters to their growing needs and growing sense of self. Whether they're dreaming of a wilderness-inspired escape complete with a tended reading nook, unicorn wall decals, or a tribute to their favorite sports team, it's important to incorporate your child's wishes into the design scheme so they feel heard and considered. Who knows? You may even have a budding designer on your hands. While it's a huge task to design a dreamy kid's room, balancing a space that is happy, aesthetic, and functional is possible. It might be too much to build them an actual castle with a billowing canopy, but you can keep their room in a theme or vibe that makes counting sheep just as sweet. After all, designing a room for kids is a lot like raising them. Fun, collaborative, and just a bit chaotic. To help you create the room of your kids' dreams, we rounded up 66 stunning spaces that will ignite imagination and cultivate comfort for the tiny humans in your household. A slide for getting out of bed, yes, please. A stage for the budding performer. They'll thank you for being their biggest fan. The designer kids' room ideas below will help you think big for your little one. Bring fun to soft floors. Your kids won't be able to resist nap time in this warm and cozy room. Designed custom elements for this Connecticut home, opting to keep the kids' spaces playful but refined. Instead of going for an alphabet carpet, she added texture to the room with a cushioned rug, bean bags, and fluffy throw pillows. Use floor-to-ceiling wallpaper. Kids' bedrooms are a great place to go bold with color and pattern, welcoming a more is more ethos. Here, designer dreamed up a magical bedroom centered on nature and race cars using St. Jude's squirrel and sunflower wallpaper. Sometimes you have to lean into a home's quirk, says Coleman. Wallpapering the whole room makes the angles feel less pronounced. Support creative expression when searching for a jumping-off point for your child's bedroom. Sometimes the answer is right in their sketchbook. Artist designed a collection of textiles and wall coverings featuring her little one's own doodles, covering the walls in their Richmond, Virginia home with patterns they created. Seeing their eyes light up being surrounded by something they made makes my heart happy, she says. Add heirloom furniture. While a bed that's low to the ground might not grow with your child, it can certainly make for an easy big kid bed transition. The bed in designer S. son's room has been passed down through her husband's family for 4 generations. She paired the classic brown wooden furniture with fun nautical wallpaper that's perfect for a kid's room. Plan for sleepovers. Your kids will sing your praises if you give them a setup that invites their friends to sleep over. To ensure a family's 2 sons had a big open area to play and room for their friends to spend the night, designer arranged a pair of bunk beds in the corner of the room. Built-in storage beneath each bunk is a space-saving solution that makes cleanup a breeze. Build a space-friendly bed stack limited on space, no problem. Created a custom triple-decker bunk bed for a family's small bonus room to make it a multifunctional spot for sleeping, playing games, and watching television. It can actually sleep up to 4. There's a trundle bed below the bottom bunk for when their little cousin sleeps over. Hang dress-up costumes. Tea time just got Chiser with a pretty clothing rack in the playroom to keep dress-up costumes and props organized and on display. We love how designer added little house structures to this playful space to make activities like practicing dance even more immersive. It's basically a Barbie dream house waiting to happen. Keep fun front and center. Your child will cherish the memories made in their epic playroom. This curtained stage designer adds drama to everything from guitar practice to spontaneous productions. If your kids love music, consider setting up a similar space that can double as a rehearsal and performance arena. You'll appreciate how those curtains and the wall-to-wall carpeting help absorb noise. You can cheer them on from the front row. Modernize a bunk room chose a bubble-themed wall covering and a ceiling painted in blue jay to make the bunks in this epic home feel as if they're floating. Stick with ageless accents, kid-friendly and cheerful yet sophisticated and versatile. The floral watercolor wall covering and vintage butterfly mirror will grow with this room's inhabitant. She can change the bed and keep everything else. Says designer Play with pairs incorporated a chaise and rocking chair into this bedroom for reading and brought the space to life with a classic tile wallpaper and framed botanical prints. Keeping most of the decor on the walls leaves more usable floor space, so there's ample room to play. Create separate sections in this bedroom. The blush pink curtains lighten the mood and allow for a sectioned-off play zone under the top. BUNKS. The wood creates a warm foundation, and though each piece feels kid-friendly, they also blend right in with the style of the home as a whole. Pick a statement headboard. The design duo opted for modern sculptural pieces here to strike that very careful balance between playful and grown-up. From vibrant linen bedding to blush pink walls, this kid's room is both youthful and timeless. The upholstered headboard is a sophisticated and wild finishing touch that makes lounging more comfortable too. Invest in